Hi everybody, welcome to AFC Northerners. We are back again for our post-draft episode. We're going to go right into it. Bengals.
Sam Schneider repping the Bengals.
Dave Green, Browns guy.
Jan, repping the Ravens. I can't talk.
Gavin Peretti, Steelers.
All right, guys. So, getting right into it, we're going to go down the line, talk about our draft, what we thought about it, the players that really stuck out for us. Start off.
Bengals went offensive line real early. I don't think that was a surprise at all. It was a little bit of a surprise that they went two offensive linemen in the first two rounds. That said, in this division, there's nothing wrong with having a couple 300-plus guys on your team for the next 5 years. And I love them going down in the fourth round and getting Marcus Hardison out of Arizona State. The guy's going to be a monster.
Yeah. Rock on. Moving on to Browns.
I like Shelton up the middle there on the defensive side. I like Irvin on the offensive line, but I think we really nailed it right there with Duke Johnson in the third.
I like Duke Johnson. And I also want to congratulate David for being the only person who actually got a draft pick right out of the four of us.
Hey, that's the factory of
Golf
sadness
clap.
right there.
It's a golf clap.
No,
Along with Johnny Football.
Johnny.
Yeah. So, again, well done. Ravens, I love our draft. Rashad Perryman, I know that everybody was kind of like on him for his hands, 14% drop rate. But you got to look at when that happened. It happened early in the year, and then he wound up just fixing his concentration and got past it. Max Williams, I love this kid. Even though he got beat out by Jesse James, pretty much in the combine, I love his tenacity, and I'm really, really, really a big fan of Zadarius Smith and Carl Davis, Buck Allen. Buck Allen, that kid's highlight reel is insane. So I'm really, really happy with Ravens draft. So except for the fact that we really didn't take, except for one corner, Trey Walker, and he's yet to be really. I don't know much about him. Steelers.
All right, Steelers. We also got offensive line. We got Bud Dupree. I'm really happy about him. He's amazing. He's a really smart guy. He's going to be really good in the locker room and on the field. So I'm really happy about that. The one thing, Senquez Golson. I'm not really sure on him. He's very tiny. He's 5'9" and is like 194, I believe. So for a cornerback, that's what we really needed for this draft, and I'm not sure if we really hit the nail on the head with that one. But tight end, I'm really happy with Jesse James. Like Jan said, he mopped the floor with Max Williams in the combine.
Yeah, it's whether or not it holds up on that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens on the field. I mean, the combine is the combine, and the NFL is the NFL, so we're going to find out what happens there. Other than that, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't draft a safety.
With Palomalu gone.
Yeah, with him gone, so that means we're going to rely on Shamarko Thomas and Will Allen. And I think they're solid, but we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I still think there's a bigger need for depth. So now we're going to move on to our high-tech grading system. Basically, we're going to use our high-tech system to tell you guys what we thought about each other's drafts, and it's used with the clever use of paper. W for winners, L for losers, what we thought about the draft. Going down with the Bengals. Bengals being winners or losers. Everybody ready for their choice? And go.
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry.
One in the trenches. Yeah. One in the trenches.
Oh, I'm holding up a W. I meant an L.
Yeah, see, and I knew you were going to put that out. That's why I said you guys.
No, I just don't understand your third pick, really.
Tyler Kroft, the tight end. We got to get one. We let Jermaine Gresham walk, and we're all real happy about that. So he's going to start opposite Tyler Eifert.
Yeah, I was really I was expecting a little bit different. All right, so going on with the Browns. Everybody ready? And go. Yeah, I think that they came out winners.
They did well.
When you have that many picks that early in the draft, you better come up with some good players.
Yeah, really. And they're taking Danny Shelton.
And they did.
Going for a nose tackle in the first, that's a bold move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so
stop that run, baby.
Going on to Ravens. 1, 2, and 3. Boom.
What'd you think I was going to pick? But no, I got to go with this.
Yeah, see, it's like we got the Browns guy giving us the lose. So, we actually became favorites after the draft to win the AFC North.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just saying that. Guy.
There's a lot of football to be played, all of it.
So, moving on to Steelers. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the W and the L. I just held up my artist rendering of Senquez trying to cover it.
I got to go with the L for that same reason, too. I love you guys. You're my team, but you go, you had some good picks, but
Senquez Golson.
Trying to get too
We
fancy.
need to.
You know what? Senquez Golson is going to see this, and he's going to just like get him fired up, and he's going to be one of the
Good.
best.
He's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
awesome.
he's going to be real upset
better
about
be
being
awesome.
two guys in California.
All right.
Senquez, you better like follow us on here.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Because I'm gonna be busting your ass this whole
All
time.
right, so real quick, let's go on to news real quick. We're going to start on the opposite end, start with Steeler news. Go for it.
Steeler news, we dropped 3 in the power rankings because of our draft. And I think that's because we didn't get a safety. But we did get a bunch of safeties like outside of the draft. So, you know, we're going to see it. We're going to like throw them on the wall, see what sticks. And hopefully Shamarko Thomas, Will Allen, you know, hopefully they'll do it for us. If they don't, there'll be some newbie there for it.
Well, it's still a lot of time before season even starts. News for us in about 25 minutes, 23 minutes.
22 minutes.
Something like that. Ed Reed is going to be announcing that he is retiring with the number 20, so he'll be inducted into the Ravens Ring of Honor. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed, for being such an amazing, amazing ball hawk. And Reed Fence. So
Hey, he's going to maybe be a coach for you guys soon.
you know what? I would welcome that. I think he's an amazing, amazing talent. Also, the other news was the crazy news about Deflate Gate with the Wells report coming out today, or yesterday rather. And
Tom Brady had to be involved, is what they're saying.
Which is great because we play him in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
And maybe there's no Tom Brady, maybe no Bill Belichick.
That's the other possibility. Is that there's possible that you know, Brady and Belichick might actually be suspended for games. So yay!
It's Tom Brady. He'll probably suspend him for a preseason game.
You don't got to attend OTAs.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't doing
Take
that
that
anyway.
All right, moving on to Browns. Any news for you?
Martin Manley, Iowa wide receiver. Prater, Northwestern wide receiver. Nick Jones, Southern Carolina wide receiver. And D. Robinson, Kentucky wide receiver. We've addressed the wide
So you
receiver.
did try.
Just didn't do it in the draft.
You've got a bunch of people to catch the balls, but nobody to throw them.
Johnny's going to rock.
Yeah.
All money, baby. All money.
All right, moving on to Bengals.
Andrew Whitworth is pissed that we took 2 offensive linemen. He knows we're a best player available team. This can't be that much of a surprise to him. But Mike Brown doesn't really like it when people come out and talk to the media about it. So I don't know if it's a ploy to try to get more money because he had to know we were going to give him another deal. He's too much of a leader in the locker room. So we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's all from us here at the AFC Northerners. We'll tune in. We're going to have another show coming up soon. Details to follow about that. Again, always follow us on Twitter at AFC Northerners and find our Facebook page at facebook.com/AFC Northerners. And as always, we're going to sign off the same way with Fuck the Patriots. All right, guys. Have a great one. See you next time.